Froggy 9k.
So I pick Ancient Apparition for this strategy, generally. It's a great time for this strategy because AA is actually in the meta. AA is currently in the meta, which means that AA has a high win rate because he's currently in the meta, which allows him to be, he's great in game to pick because he's in the meta currently. So it's a great pick. It's in, yeah, cause, it's currently in the meta. Then for starting items, I buy a sentry, 2 sentries, and I pull some tangos to the mid. Then, I buy some more tangos. I buy salve. Realize that clarities won't work in lane because they can cancel it with Wave of Terror on the Venge. So I buy mangoes instead. I realize my team are Russian. So I communicate to them that I only speak a little bit of Russian. Suka blat, as they say. Da. As they also say, that's Davai. And also, no, that's all I know actually. But yes, I communicate that to them. Turns out they don't really speak English, but that's fine. You know, nature finds a way. And we'll see how it goes. So here I prioritize harassing Legend Commander, but then Anti-Mage goes for Venge. Weird decision. But I decided to switch targets such that, perhaps we can First Blood Venge. But then I realized actually, rather than First Blooding Venge, I'll make her use the Fairy Fire. And that uses up a lot more of her resources. So I let them. I decide not to First Blood there, which, well, we'll see how it works out. You know what I mean? Because I think it goes pretty good. So the lane pretty much went as normal, harass Legion a bit, and then we get to the wave being slightly pushed. So here what I do is I actually pull to the side like this to bait Venge in, right? So that I can get that harass on them. And I knew I could do that because I made them use the Fairy Fire. Okay, you see how you link a previous play into the next play. So earlier here, Anti-Mage messed up quite a bit, and he was attacking the Legion Commander, and that pushed the lane. So I decided to do quite a interesting play here, where I pretend I want to deny this range creep, such that they attack and kill me. The key thing being, Legion used overwhelming odds, which pushes the lane in our favor, which should allow Anti-Mage to last it now more freely. Okay, so here this is where I do the strategy that I really want to highlight this game. So I teleport back in, and I know Legion's feeling overconfident, and I thought I'd feed into that. So what I do is I pull the Ethernet cable out of my computer as I'm walking in. So I'm going to DC, right? But hopefully there's some time before I DC where I'm AFK in lane and Legion of Venge can just attack me, right? So after that, because they just killed me, got the second death on their hands, their mindset is completely broken, right? We've already won the mental game. Because they think they can just kill me over and over again in lane, when in reality it's actually me letting them kill me. Do you know what I mean? So I reconnect, and lo and behold, thank God, strategy worked out correctly, and I come back into me dead. Perfect. So this is quite a bit later in the game. And unfortunately our teammates haven't really been able to take advantage of Legion's terrible mindset. So what I do is I wiggle my Infinite a bit here to make it look like I'm lagging. Then they duel me, which is as I predicted, and Tide uses Ravage. Now Tide was probably the second best player on the team because he understood the mental game as well. So him using Ravage there, you know, it sets them up. They think they can just take the tier 2 tower. Now they do get the tower, but their mindset's irreversibly altered. So all that remains is, you know, can our anti-mage, can our Queen of Pain take advantage of the way they're thinking? And well, let the record show that, you know, previously they haven't been able to do that, but we can hope. So we lose. We are in a team fight and we lose this quite big team fight. Basically because Queen of Pain got caught in duel, right? And then if you watch, anti-mage is just cutting creeps. Now I know pro players do this kind of thing, but really it's not correct, right? There's not much to be gained from it. And really, anti-mage probably should have been farming the jungle. That way they don't have vision of him, and it's a lot safer. So when he's cutting waves like this, he's very vulnerable, and he doesn't really achieve anything. So here I'm in quite a good place. So if you watch Sven, is there, and he's doing well. But what I do is I actually use the Warlock Golem. Now the reason for that is I know because of Sven's mental game, he will be distracted by me, right? But the Warlock Golems will be going straight for the structures. So, by using the Warlock Golem, I actually reduce structure damage. Which is, when you're playing from behind, that's quite a big deal. So a lot of players would make that play. That's the thing, and you can tell my teammates wouldn't have made a play like that this game. So, we actually end up losing this game. Very unfortunate. I don't like to really blame teammates, but well, anyway, so you know they destroy the Ancient and it's a loss, but I thought this game was probably, I thought I'd highlight this game because I thought it was, you know, had some really excellent moments in that were, I think a lot of people can benefit from, basically. So, you know, take some of these strategies and use them in your own game, my little tadpoles. I'll see you next time.